In the last section, we wired up a security group to all three of our different important resources, the Elastic Beanstalk instance, RDS, and EC. Now, the very last piece of configuration we have to do now is make sure that our different containers inside of the Elastic Beanstalk instance know how to reach out to RDS and EC. And so to do so, we have to set a couple of environment variables, just as we did previously inside of our Docker Compose file. So remember, inside of Docker Compose, on our API, or the Express server, we set up this list of different environment variables. And we did the same thing for our worker process as well. Here it is right here. We set up the Redis host and the Redis port. So in order for both our Express API and the Redis server, or excuse me, the worker, to work correctly, we have to provide these different environment variables. So that's what we're going to do by using the console over on Elastic Beanstalk. So I'm going to make sure that I'm still looking at my Elastic Beanstalk instance. I'm going to find configuration on the left-hand side, and then I'll select modify on the software card. I went there really quickly, sorry about that. On the software card, I'll select modify. And then down at the very bottom, I'll see the different environment properties that I can set up. Now, I'll be honest with you, these environment properties do not get their values hidden over here. And so once you enter these properties in, potentially other people could come to this page and see your database password. I've looked at the Elastic Beanstalk documentation, and supposedly this is nonetheless where we're supposed to put these passwords. I don't know if there's a better place out there. If there is, I encourage you to add a note on this lecture and say, hey, here would be a better way of doing this. This is one of my kind of weak points in this regard. So let's get to it. We're going to add on a collection of different environment variables here. We're going to go just straight down this list with all the different variables. So the first one we'll add in is the Redis host. So the name will be Redis host. And then the value is not going to be simply just like, Redis or anything like that. It's going to be the actual endpoint or URL of our running Elastic Cache instance. So to get that, we need to actually flip on over to the Elastic Cache dashboard one more time. So I'm going to scroll up, I'll go to Services, and then I'm going to open up Elasticache in a new tab. And then I'll close the Services dropdown and go back down to Environment Properties. Now in the second tab that I just opened up, I can look at Redis. I can click on the little arrow right here to expand